Well, hello, boys and girls. It's Chichuki back with another Chichuki Plays episode. Tonight, we're checking out Holonoptic. I was sent this code. If you're new to the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, man. Leave a comment because we're trying to go channel. Use your help. Looks like enjoy the world and story. Screw the rules. Balance experience. Get to know the mechanics. That'd be good. The social Darwinist profession, corporate lawyer. The visionary profession, creative director. The thinker, chief engineer. Let's go visionary. I don't really know what is going on, so feet. Postmodern Phoenician trade deals -5. Ooh. Okay, so you can change the Geist, prototype branch. Unstable, but some advanced features. Bleeding edge, recommended for tech-savvy users. Might have to use terminal. Holonoptic, track and enhance your company's ideal clusters. Choose your name. We'll go with... Ninja Stevie. Can I? Okay, well, let me change the other thing.
Company control system.
Okay.
Welcome to your first day as the new CEO of the Glaziel Group. This software controls the company and yourself. Please open your course manager. According to your Holonoptic results, you are underqualified for the job of CEO. Please choose your first course. Thank you for investing in your knowledge. This is the conference call system.
This game feels very
It
overcomplicated.
observes emotions by analyzing linguistic patterns and facial expressions. Would you like to see the interactive company presentation? Welcome to the Glaziel Group, new employee.
Okay.
This training video aims to educate you about the history of our company and prepare you for your new job.
Okay.
You are now part of the Glaziel Group, a Swiss conglomerate known for its repeated cycles of expansion and ablation. I am Geist, the business control software used to operate the company. The earliest records in company archives show the Glaziel Group doing underground construction in the Alpine region. Glaziel's last ablation was extreme.
Ablation.
In his deteriorating mental state, our last CEO fired thousands of employees and divested almost all assets. Then he vanished. As company heir, your predecessor Laurensen held a double role as CEO and chairman.
Okay.
He vanished in the Alps and after weeks of search was declared dead because of a hiking accident. The vanished CEO left a power vacuum, sucking in the symbiont union, Horde Bank globalists, Vandenberg aristocrats, and Capital Singularity, a prowling activist hedge fund owned by one Sepp Leiser. After Sepp Leiser took over as new chairman, Holonoptic was used according to protocol to find and elect the new CEO. My protocol.
Protocol? What protocol?
Only candidates pre-selected by Holonoptic and elected by the Glaziel board are allowed to operate the company through me. As the new CEO, you are expected to give Glaziel a new shape and initiate the next expansion cycle. You are to operate the company through me and the AR glasses you were given. I have been authorized to issue one additional personal item.
I need tech. Give me a laptop. Company phone I need to manage. Laptop.
Technology will also give you more options in interacting with me. You are to familiarize yourself with the company before your first board meeting. Is there anyone you wish notified?
I need someone to complain about IT stuff. I feel like suing someone, possibly you. I need to become CEO to work, get me employees. I cannot do this sober. I urgently require drugs. Someone from the very top, ideally a board member. How well is the company protected against corporate espionage in this
Notifying
state?
Glaziel's intelligence contractor. You will be contacted by them shortly. Would you like to continue the tutorial?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Conference call ended. One last thing. Open your self-management screen.
Okay.
This software constantly measures your practical skills relevant to the post-industrial service economy. You can boost your skill rating by using items. Open the inventory by clicking on the suitcase. Then equip your new item by dragging it from the inventory. Notice how the software estimates the impact of an item on your performance. When you work on a project, I will increase the rating of your skill permanently.
Okay.
Here you see Glaziel's current real estate. All that is left is your office and an empty floor. Go to our empty floor.
Okay.
Select a construction. Cubicle offices are always a safe choice.
Sure.
Starting construction.
Okay.
We must acquire more real estate to expand our offices. Go to the floor we do not own yet and start acquiring it. Good. Now enter your own office.
You made a deadline, tutorial deadline.
Assign yourself to this floor. Good. Note that while assigned to the CEO's office, you will also discover business opportunities in the marketscape. More importantly, your skills can now be exploited as company resources. Start the floor acquisition project you just acquired.
Start the floor acquisition project. Oh.
Starting project. If you keep working on the project, the floor will become available to you in a few days. Note that each project comes with a cost that will be deducted from your monthly budget. Now go to the marketscape.
Okay. Oh,
Here you
jeez.
see our conglomerate empire. It is currently contained to Switzerland. This concludes the tutorial. Advance in time to feel the outcomes of your decisions.
You made a deadline tutorial. Press F5 to quick save. Swiss chocolate.
The company recommends using substances to optimize the performance of your inner states. For example, coffee increases your focus, which in turn improves your learning speed. However, most substances also have side effects, decreasing another mental state.
Okay. Where's my money?
Here you see how your business decisions impact the company's IDO clusters. The ideas, rituals, and artifacts valued in our corporate tribe. Open the Technutopia IDO cluster.
Okay.
Project complete. Starting construction.
Okay. We have a calendar event, unknown caller in 4 days. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're building a cubicle and meeting room.
The new device you acquired works as an artifact, reinforcing the organization's belief that technology can solve anything. Once your decisions provide enough data to predict business opportunities in this IDO cluster, you will be notified.
Okay. Not enough budget.
Starting project. Starting project.
Okay, I don't have enough money to do the other two. Okay, that doesn't do me any good. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Hi, got a notification from your business control software. I can help you with corporate espionage, but before we
Your
proceed...
company owes me money. 4 million Swiss francs, to be precise.
Really? And who are you? Haruko, external contract worker. My current employer is Phasmas Intelligence, a private intelligence company your predecessor contracted before he vanished.
The sum your company owes me regards a separate deal between me and Laurent.
There was no contract. It was business well beyond the gray zone, if you know what I mean.
Officially, none of these deals with your former CEO exist.
But if you pay me, I will gladly disclose all information about them, including our separate deals. And if I don't pay you, will disclose it to someone else. I don't take kindly to blackmail. Can you give me a teaser for what I'm paying here? I'll tell you this much. The deals involved asset recovery regarding maps of a hidden corporate vault in the Alps. Also something involving the Swiss Central Bank.
You have 1 month to wire the payment.
Conference call ended.
Okay. So I don't know if we're going to make enough money. Build floor, CEO's office, finish project, wire payment to Haruko. Buy a license for figments. Cousin economy. Storage. Lobby. Alright, we need money. Oh, no, we're already doing that. Okay. Not enough budget. Not enough budget. Okay, we gotta find a way to make some money. Negotiate lockout agreements. Prepare to give instructions to the board director later.
will soon have your first board meeting. It is always a good idea to spend all the budget you have left before then, lest the board thinks you might not need it.
Okay. We're gonna lose 9.9. Alright, let's just keep going here.
Construction complete.
Okay.
You can hire employees on this floor. Each employee is treated as a specific resource that can be exploited for projects. The speed of the hiring process depends on factors such as conglomerate empire size and employee satisfaction. Hiring employees. Starting project. Starting project.
This board meeting is gonna go horrible.
Automatic roll call complete. Calling the board meeting to order.
Due to the chaos Glaziel has been experiencing, we have neglected introducing you to your responsibilities.
Expand this company into the weakened Eurozone fast, as long as the Swiss currency shock lasts.
The end goal is to create shareholder value for us, naturally.
I guess you'll leave the tedious details to me. If we can believe your CTO, which I only do reluctantly, this company now has its own operating system, which only you have the access rights to operate. See, this is why we banks never upgrade our IT systems. I'm chairman of several corporate empires. I've already wasted too much time on Glaziel.
Before the last CEO vanished, he invested this company's capital in Swiss francs.
As if he knew, isn't it strange?
Such speculations do not interest me. What does interest me is that Glaziel now has an overflowing war chest.
To make use of our capital, Glaziel is to acquire Q Molecule Pharmaceuticals.
Meet with their CEO for final negotiations and close the deal.
Invest is the wrong term. He sold all of Glaziel's assets like a maniac until only liquidity was left.
Look at this acquisition as your final assessment. Your contract contains a clause that allows the chairman to immediately fire you in case of underperformance.
That was my idea. Because of the unusual CEO selection process, this company's broken IT system forced upon us. Also, due to our experiences with the previous CEO, you are operating on a monthly budget subject to board approval.
Prove yourself, and I will grant you full autonomy in future acquisitions.
The board might decide to grant you more autonomy, is what the chairman meant to say. Then... Please, passive creativity check succeeded.
This is where I must leave. I have another board meeting to attend.
We pissed those guys off. I know, Frederick. I noticed. Sepp is always the first to leave.
This will have to be addressed. Horde Bank does not approve of board members with too many mandates.
He has a point, you know. These board meetings are awfully tiring. And I have a family empire to run.
You're not setting a good example. Very well. Let's proceed to the monthly budget plan.
Following the board's orders is optional. However, if you wish to do so, it is advisable to prepare for the acquisition. Build a cubicle office, hire office drones, and promote them to lawyers.
Okay.
Also, complete enterprise projects, a project available at your cubicle offices. The members of the board present will now decide on the height of the next budget. You have been given a considerable number of deadlines. Note that you do not have to complete all of them. You can send deadlines from stakeholders you neither like nor fear to the backlog.
Okay.
You can promote a limited number of employees per floor to special roles. With a small salary increase and a fancy title, they can be exploited for additional effects. Click on an employee to assign a special role.
All right. No. Okay. Hire 10 office drones. Hire 2 lawyers.
If you find this business opportunity worth pursuing, send executives there whose skills match the required resources.
I don't
They
have
will fly
executives.
business class until you acquire private jets. Note that some business opportunities, like corporate espionage missions, have a chance to fail but can be retried.
I want to talk about building a local server room.
Construction complete.
Okay. Finish project. Enterprise projects. Okay, we didn't pay her. Your company's own problems have cost us time. Problems? We have no problems. I read the financial news. Glaziel's heir and CEO died, prompting an internal power struggle. I still want you to save Molecule from a hostile takeover. Acquire my company before the vampires from the Amoeba Group do. There was a prize. Molecule is a research project that would be of great value to Glaziel. I cannot tell you much at this point. Industrial espionage, you understand. Molecule's ongoing research will transfer any human condition and catapult our market value. Your investment bank drafted the final purchase agreement. Molecule will become a subsidiary of Glaziel. My lawyer suggested 2 amendments. 1, a reverse termination fee of 1.2 billion Swiss francs in case you pull out. All ongoing Molecule research must be finished. If not, or in the event of me being fired, my golden parachute clause triggers. The patents I am working on will be transferred to my person. Sure.
You have been given the task to acquire a company. Would you like me to show how? Understood.
Yes, make
Go
it quick.
to the MarketScape. Conference call ended. Now find Q Molecule, the pharmaceutical company in northern France. Then click on it and send your executives to new business opportunity available.
Okay, sent myself.
Has acquired 4.99% of Q Molecule. If they reach 51% before us, they will own the pharmaceutical company.
Morning. I'm Jan Root, the IT director. About time this company had a CEO again.
And the only employee left, almost. But first things
Let me
first.
explain this whole IT situation at Glaziel. When I booted the Geist prototype a few weeks ago, it installed itself on every single company computer and server. Now we cannot deactivate it without erasing the company.
Geist is a leftover from when Glaziel was still doing
Geist
stuff.
was planned as an artificial intelligence that operates companies. It was built for this.
Seems like now is the perfect opportunity to continue working on it in
Your
peace.
crazy predecessor vanished after liquidating most of the company, and the people who weren't fired left on their own.
But you weren't let go and you stayed. I'm overpaid and bound by an adhesive contract. 1 year notice period if I quit or get fired.
The official reason I'm calling, we need a server room. Maybe this'll stop the conference call lag. Geist is currently hosted on some external Irish server farm.
Great. Glaziel switched to suppliers with compatible APIs so you can use Geist to start construction.
That's it from me. I'll let you go back to operating the company.
Conference call ended.
Alright, those are slowly making their way in.
Our tech debt is as high as the Alps.
Okay, we put him... Oh, wait, why did I put him in the CEO's office? I don't want him in there.
Our tech debt is as high as the Alps.
I wonder if I could send him to...
Skill improved. Business opportunity complete. Your company has successfully negotiated deals with Q Molecule. Now initiate the acquisition project. It will become available at your cubicle offices if you have them.
Okay.
Starting project. Starting project. Changing employee role. Changing employee role.
Okay, hire 2 lawyers. Finish project, enterprise projects, or ownership change. Well, we own... Hire programmers, but we don't have the conference. We don't have the... Sarah Bianchi. This company is hiring too slowly. We need to talk. The union has some demands.
Course completed.
Our new fat cat. Welcome. I am your chief of HR. I am also the Symbiont Union representative.
Fat Cat, I'm your CEO. The board elected you as the quota woman they can send off the glass cliff, but this is an opportunity for both of us.
The rich and their corporations are multinational and flexible.
This game is
cats,
very complicated.
moving from host to host quickly, like the Vandenbergs. I plan to organize a Symbiont Union the same way, starting from this company.
You're going to suck my company dry and move on? You're just as power hungry as every corporate sleaze I've ever met. I prefer stable codependency. The more this conglomerate expands, the more the symbiotic union will expand to. I want to introduce an executive pay cap. It will take some lawyering to change existing contracts, but the Swiss Fat Cat referendum gives us legal
In
ground.
return, I will lift the probation clause in your contract. Chairman Eliza will not be able to fire you on the spot.
How about you lift it right now? Oh, it would be easy, but first you prove you're on the people's side.
That is it from me. Let us see how the class struggle goes.
Conference call ended.
Okay, we have a new executive. Okay, she's gonna be put in the...
One day, the office drones will rise up.
Starting project.
Okay. We still don't have... Place an executive in the CEO office to discover business opportunities. Oh, okay, we're back, so... I guess we're not back. So we have a CEO again? I have some constructive ideas regarding performance bonuses. Let's talk when I'm back from vacation.
Acquisition project available at cubicle offices.
Okay, can I send them both?
Good morning. I am Hilke van den Berg, head of Glaziel's Law Division. Welcome to our sinking ship.
You're a corporate lawyer? Why haven't I seen you before? I was on vacation. Your predecessor was on a firing spree, and I suspected he would forget me if I'm not around. That's not bad. After our previous CEO had vanished, some accounting books were missing too. All the more reason to finish what he started.
The complete liquidation of this company would be for the best.
As your lawyer, I advise you to ignore this matter and focus on more lucrative projects. I laid out an extensive executive bonus program.
We must realize it quickly before the Swiss Fat Cat Redendum is implemented.
I certainly hope this is almost legal. As good as legal, I know my way through the gray zone.
Implement the bonus program. Afterwards, I have some other ideas on how to extract this company's capital.
Meanwhile, I might figure out if we can remove the probation period from your contract or make it harder to fire you.
Call ended.
Okay, so we got another executive. Okay, I can't afford these. The board expects you to focus on the molecule acquisition. Does not require your presence at the monthly board. Okay.
Work? This must be a misunderstanding. I'm rich.
Starting project.
Okay, can I send them back? Are they not back?
Course completed.
Management? Ugh. AI should do that.
You shall do as I say. The Union takes what it wants.
Okay. Okay, the one will almost be done. Got the salad you ordered. Delivery as usual. Daniel.
Project complete. You are now prepared for the acquisition. With enterprise projects, you can direct resources from all floors of the headquarters towards one project. To do so, select this new setting in an active project.
Okay, we don't have the budget for that. I can grow a pot on the roof. That's cool. Still don't have the. I still don't have the server room yet.
Skill improved.
So, you're the new CEO. I don't suppose you're also interested in my salads.
Wow, such a positive aura. A new experience in this
Laurent,
company.
your predecessor, gave me this connection for salad delivery. Before he vanished in the Alps, that is.
You don't really look like you work here. Presumed dead in a hiking accident? It's said in the news. What was my predecessor doing with all this salad? You don't really look like you work here. I was actually a Glaziel executive before I quit and became a
Before
freelancer.
you ask, I'm not allowed to tell you anything about Laurent. My contract forbids any disclosure as long as I'm Glaziel's external consultant. So fire me, trigger my severance package, and I'll tell you.
I don't care about the former CEO. I need your psychedelic salads. Okay, you're an external consultant. Ridiculous. Consider yourself fired. There must be a way to have you in the info. I guess I'll miss out my severance package if you don't fire me, but fine. I work for you under a different contract and give you the details once my
I'm
NDA
sending
expires.
up your mind-expanding salad. Same package the last CEO used to order.
Conference call ended.
Okay. Still don't have access to this server room yet. Hello, Ninja Steve. We should take the future of Glaziel into our own hands. I'll call you best. I'll call you soon, H.
Skill improved.
As you know, I represent Horde Bank, Glaziel's investment bank.
I see the molecule deal has not been closed. As your bank, we prefer you to be more busy spending your cash reserves on acquisitions.
Our plan for Glaziel is simple. The shareholders expect a revenue stream, a profitable one that pays dividends.
That's what I expect as well.
Your predecessor had a far stronger grip on this company, being company heir, chairman, and CEO.
Fortunately, the new chairman has decided to cut Horde Bank out of Glaziel's acquisition deals. But we'll talk about Sepp Leisure another time. Yes, this unfortunate accident opens up new pathways for Glaziel.
I suggest you renew the advisory deal Glaziel had with our bank.
Visit Horde Bank in Geneva and buy our blueprint to build a lobby.
By the way, FINMA, the Swiss Financial Supervisory Authority, is sending a forensic auditor to uncover irregularities.
Conference call ended.
Okay. Okay, can I get this yet? $300 offices. Okay, so I need to buy this one.
Wait, I have to do actual work?
Fine, you don't have to.
You do what you want, I do what I want. Deal?
To work, fellow proletarians.
This software has two types of firms hard-coded, subsidiaries and headquarters. Subsidiaries like this one are managed on a more abstract level, with focus on revenue and profits. You can acquire one by negotiating deals. New business opportunity available.
Just ordered some new hardware.
I deserve a bonus.
Amoeba has acquired Q molecule.
What?
Supporting our own acquisition project.
How did that happen? Okay, well, I think that's where we're gonna... I think that's where we're gonna call this one. This has been Holonoptic. We are running a company. I did not run it very well, but that's beside the point. Anyway, if you made it this far and you'd like to support us, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment because we're trying to grow the channel. Could use your help. My name is Steve. We hope to see you in the next one. Bye.